The original name hardground gets soft, like the original hardgrounds, you know. And the name hardground gets soft, meaning a little interview with hardgrounds. When I pass through hardground, it gets soft. So if while hunting and someone say they are no animal, I'll show them that they are animal, you know. I have a history of fishing, a history of hunting. I host the biggest fishing tournament in Trinidad, one in Mayaro, two in Chatham, very, very successful competition. We had like 400 people register in them competition. And this was bringing family together, you know, bringing people together, bringing the sports. And we have plenty of things on the making. But, you know, it all started one day, and that is with Andrea Bharatt. I was coming on the highway. And, you know, listening to the news, that this girl went missing. And we as hunters, you know, I said, I make a phone call, you know, we could put our team together and we could go out about help the police, help the army, help the air guard to search for her. So we sent a message one time to the top cop. We did get approval that night, like about 10 o'clock. And the next day, the Tuesday, we was out on the field searching for her. You know, I did meet with the dad that exact morning. We went out there. He come and shake my hand and said, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, because you all know the forest, you all know the area, you all know how to, you know." And we went out there. We do stuff, you know. And it had a closure 3 days after, or 4 days after. It had a closure with that. And right after that, a guy went missing at the Blanky Shares, and we assist on that, you know. And a couple days after, the body was recovered. And right after that, back to back, you know, we didn't get a rest. Hours upon hours, day, night, you know. And then boom, two guys called Sunday, right after this event here, and said that they was lost in the forest. They went hiking, they leave, and they went, and the phone battery went dead. So they didn't have no light system. They called, we thought it was a crank call, was the Arima Old Road, heading to Blanky Shares, 15 miles. We called the Blanky Shares station. Bam, the police say yes, they have a report. The guy actually had a little light in the phone. He sent a location, because, you know, we have to be cautious at that hour the night, 10, that done half 10 in the night now, to be cautious to going out there to search. Sometimes it could be a crank. The guy sent a location. When we watch the location, it really showing us in Blanky Shares area, close, you know. We went out there, we had a location, the guy phone went dead. When we called him, we was getting through with him. We leave the penal, we group gathered at the Blanky Shares, the Arima Road, and we went up there by National Quarry. We went up all the way to the forest. Half one, we reached there in the morning, you know, and we didn't contact the police while we was going up. They say that the fire service said that they will, you know, in the morning they will do their search. But we as hunters, we are trained for this, right? We are trained to enter the forest. We are accustomed looking for dog in the night. You know, sometimes we are accustomed lost. You know, sometimes there's find yourself in difficulties in the forest. But these hikers have no sort of light system. So we know that, you know, the family reach out to we, and we need to go out there and assist them, because you can never tell what could happen in the night in the forest. Sometimes there's snakes, sometimes you could fall, you know, you could find yourself in a trap gun. So we know the seriousness, what does happen in the forest. So we reach out there, we use the GPS, the pin, and we reach out there. We went into the forest. After 29 minutes of walking into the forest, we reached the guys, and the two of them was sitting on a log, and they had a small little fire. The fire was about to out. You know, when they see me, they were so happy. I did ask them a question. I say, "You all was expecting anybody, you know, to come here this Saturday night?" They say, "Only God." But they actually know hardground, because, you know, I always on Facebook, and they say hardgrounds. I believe it, but I had to get a selfie with you. And in the forest, they actually take a selfie, and they were still in the forest, you know, they was just happy to see me. And the crew members, we was 8 members that night actually. And, you know, these guys returned home safe. And the next day they called me, the wife called me same time. That was like about half 3 in the morning. They called me, tell me thanks. The guy tell me thanks. Then the cousin called me, and we don't have a fee. We is free, right? We is free. Now, if somebody come towards you and say, well, okay, this group doing so by so, and they need cash, make sure that it have a stamp and it have a signature. If it don't have that, know that it is false. Right. That is false, right? We, the Hunter Search and Rescue team, do not accept cash, right? We is not about that. We do not accept cash, right? We outside here to bring a quick, you know, relief to our family. really quick.
Now, you would have mentioned some of the equipment that you guys had in that container, and it's binoculars, safety vests, life jackets, rock climbing ropes, camel packs, headlamps, two-way radios, torchlights, gloves, personal first aid kits, harness, compasses, GPS devices, tarpaulins, sleeping bags, whistles, duct tape, marking ribbons, caution tapes, waterproof backpacks, liming jerseys, but that is typical jerseys that you wear, battle gear, camo t-shirts, pants, boots, everything. So it's basically all the hunting equipment.
Yeah. Even drones, you know, we have other items to be added to the list, you know, to help us. So even we with the boat and we searching here, we could also have somebody trained with the drone to search miles.
With technology, it would make it easier.
So we want to advance due to phone and technology, you know, we could cover a wide area. You know, and this is what the police and the Coast Guard and thing want, the assistance, you know. You know, I will always say the top cop, and I love him too bad, and he always said that he cannot do it alone, and, you know, assistance, you know. So this is, we here, the hard run gets off, the hunter search and rescue crew, here just to lend a hand, and on the search for Andrea Bharatt, as on my live, I always say, we here with we eye and we foot, you know. We here to lend a hand, with we foot, we eye, you know, to see, to watch, to hear, love in the house. Lock and out.